Namaste friends, and welcome back to day 9 of our 30-day meditation transformation program. I hope you're enjoying, hope you're having a beautiful time and learning lots and experiencing deeper states of presence each day. Today I want to share with you another beautiful, powerful position for especially those of you interested in Kundalini, but also in meditation. This is a great practice known as Guptasana. Guptasana is the hidden pose, the secret pose. And it's the next step on our path towards Siddhasana, which is the perfect pose. If you remember days 3 and 4, we did Ardha Siddhasana, the half perfect pose. This is somewhere kind of in the middle. And the reason that this is such a potent pose, as well as Siddhasana, is that they're both working with the chakras and moving the energy upwards. So this pose is going to work with stimulating Muladhara chakra, which is our root chakra at the perineum, and Svadhistana Chakra, which is our second chakra, our sacral or sexual chakra, located around the area of the genitals. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the heels. I'll show you in a moment when I change the camera angle. We're going to be using the heels to apply pressure to both of these chakras. And this helps to, in a passive way, create a process known as sublimation, where we're lifting the energy up. This is naturally sending the energy to the upper chakras, locking our energy in from below and diverting it upwards. And this is a very simple, it's not the most easy posture, but it's a very simple way for us to go into high and expanded states of consciousness, just by subtly directing this energy up. In fact, it's said if one can master this pose, mastery being holding it comfortably and steady for 3 hours, it's an endeavor, but it's said that mastery of this pose immediately brings one to a state of illumination, because it's just that potent of a pose. And it's working up to what is known as the perfect pose, Siddhasana. So it's a very powerful pose. If you're interested in learning more about the chakras and this process of moving energy, I highly recommend you check out our online course, Journey Through the Chakras, where we go through the entire chakra system. And we've divided into different levels so you can learn to understand how to work with your energetic centers at the physical level, at the emotional level, at the energetic level. Right now we've got 2 levels released. They're both very potent and powerful classes. If you join them, you get lifetime access, so you can repeat the programs, repeat the classes as many times as you need to really have that first-hand experience of the chakras, of the energy flowing through your body. And of course, for everyone that's been commenting when they notice the Shiva Lingam in each class, you'll be entered in a draw to win level 2 for free at the end of this. I'm really excited to see who wins and to give this gift. Plus, it's just a little fun game to play along the way to see if you're being aware for where I'm hiding that Shiva Lingam. So with that said, let's get ready to practice Guptasana, the hidden pose. I want to say one thing before we go into it, especially for the male-bodied individuals. Be careful, because this one can cause some pain. It shouldn't, it doesn't need to, but for everybody it's different how we're going to come into it. So especially if you're one with a lingam down there, be careful coming into it. You might need to move it one side or the other. What's right for you will be right for you only. Find that way. And anybody that's got difficulty with flexibility of the knees or ankles, be really careful. Always use the cushions, use the blocks. I'm going to be using a pillow for this one. Take the props you need to find comfort, because the more comfortable we are, the more we can turn inside and reach that deep state of inner stillness. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the pose. So like I said, take some props. This is one where we're going to be putting pressure on the perineum or the opening of the yoni again. So I highly recommend you take some sort of support for your hips. It can be a block, a cushion, something to kind of lift the pelvis and tilt it forward. What we want to do, we will start again from open legs. We're going to bring one heel and place it at the perineum or the opening of the yoni. So we're sitting on top of it and we're placing it there, just like we were for Ardha Siddhasana. Now the difference, Ardha Siddhasana, the half perfect pose, we stack the heels. Here we want to take that other heel and we want to place it at the point of Svadhistana Chakra, which for men is just above the base of the penis and for women is just on the clitoris. So the idea here is that we're locking in these openings, these areas where we release energy to direct it upwards. So be very careful here, especially male-bodied individuals. We want to bring the heel up and try to press it against the point just above the base of the penis or against the clitoris. Pressing there and releasing the foot there. It might be a little bit difficult. It might be over a little bit. That's very common. It's okay if you can't quite get to the point in the center. It'll come in time, should you choose to pursue perfecting this posture. So this is it. It's called the hidden pose because we're hiding everything within there. Being careful to not squish the genitals. And we're applying this pressure to both Muladhara with the lower heel and Svadhisthana with the upper heel. And you'll notice in just a few moments of holding this pose, because on a subtle level, we're directing that energy upwards to the upper chakras. It becomes very calming for the mind. Okay, let's get ready to practice. Sitting nice and tall, pressing down into the heel, reaching up to the crown, making any final adjustments that are needed. When you're ready, close your eyes. Go inside. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Then open the mouth inside out. Soften the body. Soften the mind. Again, deep inhalation. Open the mouth side out. Massaging the nervous system. Dropping further into the present moment. One more time, deep inhalation. And side out. Let go. Softening into this position. Start to bring all of your awareness, all of your concentration to the tip of the nose and upper lip. Taking note of the flow of breath in and out through the nose, and the sensations and tiny vibrations of the breath at the tip of the nose and upper lip. Mentally noting to yourself the breath, and when the mind wanders, noting to yourself, I am thinking about, I'm coming back to the breath. Be aware of your posture, continually pressing down into the lower heel, reaching up to the crown, being stable and steady, and soft and relaxed simultaneously. Breathing in, breathing out. Keeping the eyes closed, the attention inside, slowly, gently transitioning to the alternate performance. Bringing the opposite heel to the perineum or opening of the yoni. Carefully lifting the other heel to the point of Svadhisthana at the base of the penis or clitoris. Settling into the posture, sitting nice and tall, pressing down into the heel, reaching up to the crown. Returning your awareness to the flow of concentration, to the flow of respiration at the tip of the nose. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside, noticing your overall state of being after the practice. How you feel in your body, your mind. Wherever you are now, tell yourself thank you for this time, for this effort, for this beautiful act of self-love. May your presence and high awareness benefit all who you meet along the way. Take a deep inhalation into the heart. And as you exhale, gently coming back. So once again, I can thank you for joining me today. Hope you had a beautiful experience. Let me know how the new asana is for you, if you found the Shiva Lingam today. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.